Don't decide. Honor those that are gone too soon by committing to be active and talk with your friends and noticing when things are alright. Thank you all.
My name is Bottari. I'm a student athlete. I go to Serra, and I started a non-for-profit foundation called Play for Prevention.
I first met Luke in 7th grade. We were put on the same team here on the next level flag football team, and we won the championship that year. So I just knew Luke was going to be special.
He's got moxie, he's got confidence, he's got like an internal swagger.
There were many times where he made us right. His game is really top notch.
Even though Luke was only a junior this year, we all trusted in him, and he did a phenomenal job this season.
He's very humble. He doesn't brag about a lot of things, but internally there's like this fire inside of Luke that I think a lot of people like to follow.
I had a lot of faith in Luke. I just look forward to see what he's going to do next year. And all these colleges out there, like there's one here in San Mateo, and he's ready.
Everyone can say I'm as short as I am, I'm as skinny as I am, but really at the end of the day, it's what I think of myself, and that's what carries me. I keep a level head. I don't get too high, I don't get too low, and I believe I'm mentally tough. Winning state, that was one of the best feelings in my life, for sure, and definitely in high school. Because when we won state, it was like everything that we worked for, all the work that we put in, it was all worth it. There's definitely been events in my life that have shaped me as a person, physically and mentally. And one of the big events in my life was my parents' divorce. I mean, that was pretty rough for me and my mom, but we got through it, and that's definitely shaped me as a person. My ex-girlfriend and close friend, she passed away from suicide, and that was definitely a big thing in my life that happened, not just for me, but for everyone in this community. She was everything you would want in a person. She was a happy, loving person, beautiful girl, and when it happened, that motivated me to start a non-for-profit called Play for Prevention.
I think it's a great movement for everyone. That's just us trying to support suicide prevention, you know?
Being a high school junior, I obviously needed help, and the first person I went to was Coach Walsh, because throughout this whole process, we've become really close as a player and coach, and he took Play for Prevention under his wings so we could set it up as a non-for-profit officially.
So we started talking about, like he said, well, maybe I could have a moment of silence for her with her picture before one of the games, so I'm going to go talk to Coach Walsh about it. So we did, and Coach Walsh said, that would be awesome, we should do something, but I think you can do way more than that, Luke. Like, I think you could make this your mission. So it's become multiple events. So instead of just the one night to remember her, it's become an organization and kind of a movement.
My mom, obviously, I can't even thank her enough for all that she's done, all that she keeps doing and is doing at this very moment right now. And my mom's friend, who I met back in the spring, his name's Ron Amos. He works at Sony, and he does all our digital stuff, and I'm so thankful for what he's done for Play for Prevention.
Coach Holden came to us during practice, I think on Wednesday or Thursday, and he asked us if we wanted to wear it, and there wasn't one vote that said they didn't want to wear them.
We all decided to wear these for like every sports event that we go to or that we play at.
It was definitely a hectic semester, I'll admit it. Like sometimes it was like, why am I even doing this? But you know, digging deeper, there was a whole bigger purpose behind it than just myself, and I had to remember that sometimes. Planning all these events was hard, but at the end of the day, I'm so glad I did it, and I know that I made a difference hearing from everyone else. And some of the events that we did was having all the WCL schools and all the public schools around, like volleyball, football teams, they all wore our Play for Prevention socks to raise awareness. And I went over to the De La Salle, San Ramon Valley game and made a speech there. So there was a couple of places that I made my personal speech. We gave a general speech to them about teen suicide and what you could do to help. I feel like everyone has those points in their life where they're super down. And yeah, obviously I had that too. We could raise awareness for teen suicide and let everyone know that you're not alone in this journey of life, and that you have people to talk to, and there's people there, there's resources everywhere, so you don't need to suffer in silence. I wouldn't want anyone to suffer like that, and no one else wants anyone else to suffer like that and see them gone. So my mom is like a huge role model to me. She's a huge teacher to me, and she always tells me that past is the past and the future is the future. So focus on the now. When I'm down, that gets me going. And that's one of the things and I also know that God has a plan for everybody. And if it doesn't work out the way you want to, you just gotta know that whatever the Lord has planned for you is what's planned for you, and that's what's supposed to happen. The goal really is not anything personal. It's just because I've experienced suicide with someone else. Save lives, save a life, save anything that we can do. Even if we get someone to reach out to their friend if they're thinking about it and talk to them about it. That's our goal, is play for prevention, just to save lives, basically.